Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Farm Manager World, where we are back at the lovely people's farm, and I think it's sort of all going okay. We've got the basics in for quite a nice little farm. The only thing is, so far, we've not made any money at all. Not a single tiny bit of income has been acquired, and we've spent nearly 700,000 farm manager monies. That is quite a lot of money to spend to make entirely absolutely nothing. However, that's going to change very soon, because over here we've got our carrots, our lovely beautiful first crop, and they're going to be ready to harvest in 17 days. So it's not going to take that long to make some money off the carrots. That's going to be quite nice. And then over here we're growing onions. Going to take a little bit longer to get some money from the onions, 56 days until they're ready. And then over here we've got a more sort of long-term project. This is our lovely apple orchard. But of course, yeah, the trees aren't properly grown yet. So it's going to take 278 days to get anything from this orchard. So that's going to take ages. We can sort of leave that alone for now. That's sort of doing its thing and it's fine. And then of course over here we have the bees, the brilliant bees. But again, I don't think they've done anything so far. So yeah, 2 beekeeper buildings. I think we've got, what, 16 hives or something? Yeah, 16 hives. But yeah, no honey so far. Nothing at all. No kind of output. Over here, nothing. And over here, no. No. I stand corrected. There's 5 lots of multi-flower honey over here. That's the honey they're making, because yeah, this honey is buckwheat honey, which they make from going to a field of buckwheat, of course, and that's colza honey, which they make from going to a field of colza. But yeah, the multi-flower honey is just your anything. They go to anything around. They just go and find any old flowers, and that's absolutely fine. We've got 5 lots. We've actually got a sellable product. Oh, this is joyous news for the lovely people's farm. Okay, hang on. We can mark that up here. So, okay, go to honey. So we can track that. So, okay, it's that one there. So multi-flower honey. So right now, nothing. I assume the 5 sort of jars of that honey are in the warehouse over here. They're in the beekeeper building. So at some point, the beekeeper, who is Lily Jackson, Lily's going to pick up those 5 jars of delicious, delicious honey and take them over here. I imagine they go into the warehouse. They're going to put them into there, and then they will appear up here. Oh, this is all very exciting. Okay, I'm going to tick time on and see. We've got 281 lots of honey. Have we? Oh, okay. Right. Hey everyone, look, we've got loads of stuff that we can sell. Oh, okay, right. Well, there you go. We've got some stuff to sell then. I hadn't realised that. I just assumed that a thing would pop up on here because we were making a certain thing. Yeah, we made some honey, so it would pop up on here. I mean, yeah, when we bought the manure, did I manually track that? Oh, I can't remember now. Whatever the case, we've got some stuff to sell. Okay, right. Some honey, which is brilliant. I assume it's in here then, is it? Is that where it's stored? Can we find out where it is? I'm determined. Oh, there's so many products now. There are so many different things. I mean, just keep scrolling down this list. No, it isn't in there. Is it in the barn? It's not in the barn. Is it over here? Oh, it's in here. They've put it into our house. Oh, okay, lovely. I mean, yeah, we could. Just to make a tiny bit of income, we could just sell that. What else can you do with the honey? Because there are quite a lot of things that you can do with a lot of the products, so you can turn them into other things. Can you do anything with the honey? I'm not entirely sure we can. Maybe we can't do anything about it right now. So if we go to, production. So at the minute, we've got a silage pile, but that's not any use for us because we don't get any straw or crops or anything. And then we've got ourselves seeds and seedling production. And all this other stuff requires various kind of upgrades and things. Okay, there's so many things. Okay, so I don't think we can do anything with the honey by the look of it. I don't think we can. Okay, that's fine. Unless we can we do some food processing stuff with it? Can we find out what we can do with items? Is there a thing that shows us what we can do? It's like a product manager or something. I mean, there's a thing here that there are many different managing things. Does it tell us what we can do with certain things? They're all our crops and things. But does it tell us what we can do with, say, some honey? I don't know. I'm going to click it. Okay, that's how we find out where it is. Okay, that's quite handy. That's quite useful. Okay, so we know where that's stored. Okay, do you know what? For now, just to make a bit of money, and this is an exciting moment because we're actually going to make some money here, I think we're going to sell that. So if we go to here and sell our 281 units of multi-flower honey, although it is running at a 3% sort of 3% deficit there. Do you know what? We're going to take it for now. We can make 5,157 monies. Do you know what? We're going to do it. Just because, yeah, it's an exciting moment. It's a first in this incarnation of the Lovely People's Farm. So here we go, lovely people. We're about to make some money. Let's press sell, and we can look down here. The income thing has gone green. We've made some money. It's a joyous, joyous day. Okay, right, that's very exciting. That is brilliant news. Now, what I was thinking of doing was over here, near to the bees, maybe just here, we could have ourselves a buckwheat field, and over here, we could have a colza field, because the bees are like that, and they're going to make different types of honey. And the honey is just a really, really simple, easy way to make some nice cash. Because, you know, if you've got the right fields, they're just going to generate stuff. They're going to generate this honey, if they're near to anything, really. Just, you know, standard multi-flower honey. And, yeah, then they're going to make the fancier honey if they've got the fancy fields nearby. So I think possibly we might want to go and do that. What is that just there? What is... I saw this before and I don't know what it was. What is that? I don't know what those... Oh, is it mushrooms? Oh, it might be like mushrooms growing out in the, sort of, you know, in the field. Maybe that's what they are. Okay. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what we'll do. I keep catching sight of this thinking, what's going on? But no, it's our maintenance person. It's our wonderful maintenance person pottering about and, you know, just sort of fixing all of the wonderful Geek Cupboard corporate coloured bits of machinery that we've got, which is fantastic. Yeah, I think maybe that's what we could do. I think, yeah. Unless the bees are... I don't know if they have a particular range. I imagine a bee could fly from, say, a hive just here to a field just here. I think a bee could just about manage that kind of a thing. So maybe what we should do is just get another field here and another field here, one of buckwheat, one of colza, and that can be it. That can be our little cut, and we'll put bee things down here. That should be fine. I think that'll be okay. So, yeah, okay, that's what we're going to do. And yeah, we've got the money now. We've got a little bit of income, which is exciting. Yay. So let's go to here and make another big field. Can we? Oh, we can just make it 11 by 11. Okay. Right, so our income that we made has gone on the planning application for that ground or whatever, but that's fine. And we'll have another one like that. And then we will get a road to come down here and then come across and then go along and up like that. Okay, and also up like that. Sorry, tree, I do apologise. Right, there we go. So 2 nice new fields. This is all good. And then that one there. Oh, the income thing doesn't look so good anymore. We've spent quite a lot of money on stuff again. And now we've got no honey either. Oh dear. Okay, right, never mind. We're going to make lots of exciting honey. This is part of the plan. Right, fertilizer, go to the manure. And okay, over here, we're going to have buckwheat. I think it should be within our within our temperature tolerances. It should be okay. So yeah, okay, we'll have a bit of that, please. And then, okay, no change due to, yeah, we need to change the crop thing. So next year, we could just swap them around, look, just so we don't get the penalty for growing the same thing every time. So we'll do buckwheat and then colza in that field, and then over here we will do colza that then rotates into buckwheat. Oh yes, we are playing the system. Take that, system. Okay, like that. And yeah, I do quite like the fact that it is going to order these things in. It's going to order the colza seeds, the buckwheat seeds. I don't know if it's going to order the fertilizer or not. I'm not quite sure. Somebody in the comments did make a very good point. Somebody said, oh yeah, brilliant, you're playing Farm Manager, excellent stuff, I'm really enjoying it. Don't forget to build a manure storage thing. so they can put the manure in the manure store rather than keeping it in your warehouse or in the barn next to where you live, Penge, because that's going to be a little bit whiffy, isn't it? So, yes, that is a good idea. The only thing is, where is that? Is it under everything? Manure storage. There you go. You can store manure here. Marvellous. So if we put that... Are we going to have a road going up there, possibly? I don't know. Where do we put this? I mean, it should really be near to all the fields. I think what we'll do is we'll put one of those in just there. So yeah, it's near to the fields. That's all fine. So pop that in. £2.5 going on that. Another £2.5. Oh, dear me. Okay, right. And then run time on nice and quick. Right, we are going to have some machine sharing issues with these because we've got, 5 fields to work now. And, yeah, not enough equipment to go round. But that's okay. That's okay. We're in no dire rush to get this done. 20 more lots of multi-flower honey. This is brilliant. 14 days until carrot o'clock. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. Right. And whilst we wait for the carrots, let's get another little bit of training done. So let's do all the stuff that we can do. I think this is a good idea. I think this is a very good idea. Irrigation systems unlocks water pump buildings, pumps for fields, and greenhouses. I think that seems like a very sensible thing, and it's only 10 days. That's going to be done before carrot o'clock. Oh, that's really good news. Okay, yeah, very happy about that. That's really, really good. What's our warning here? Oh, the tractors are busy and everything else. Yeah, this is all fine. Everything's all busy. We've only got a few bits of equipment right now because we're trying to save a little bit of money. But yeah, there we go. So they're on this. They're sorting this out. I love this. This is really good. I like watching the tractors just go and do their thing. Just, pootling about. And I think this partly comes from when I grew up, the house that I was in with my mum and dad, until I sort of was at university age and went away at that point, it backed onto a farm. So at the end of our garden, there was like a proper hedge, like a proper sort of brambly hedge. And then on the other side of that was a garden. So I could sit and look out at a garden. Sorry, at the end of the garden, there was the farm. It was fields. So I could look out over the fields. And, sometimes in the sort of, when it was harvest time, you could see them working late into the night. They'd be out there doing their stuff. You could watch them going out and sort of, turning the soil and planting things. And I used to find it really quite fun. It was nice to sort of, know that was going on out there. And you could just sort of sit and watch it. It was very fascinating. And I think that's why I quite like this. Just, I can imagine my house sort of here looking out over the farm, watching what they're doing and all that kind of stuff. A cow came into our garden once. That was fun. The fence was a bit battered, and the farmer had put like an old pallet to fill the gap. And the pallet, I don't know what had happened. It had fallen down, or the cow had nudged it over, and it had fallen over. So there was it was like a little sort of walkway into our garden. I remember going downstairs once and looking out the window, and there was a cow. Went back upstairs and woke my mum up. Went, Mum, there's a cow in the garden. Don't be so stupid. Is that, no, really? There really actually is a cow in the garden. And so, yeah, they obviously sorted out. They arranged for the cow to be returned. But, yes, I think that's why I quite like this. I like all this kind of stuff. It's lovely watching all this happen. It's important. Farms are hugely important to everything. So I like all this. But right, let's get this done. So again, I think we're struggling for tractors. I don't want to buy another one because they are quite expensive. I think for the minute, we need to muddle through with just a couple of them. Also, we moved all the manure into here. No, we haven't. Oh, hang on. Can you just order warehouse resource orders? Can you just go manure, pick resource, manure? I don't understand what that does. I kind of feel like that's where we should keep the manure. How do we tell? Oh, hang on. Didn't we unlock an upgrade? Install storage upgrade for 3,000. Yeah, we didn't get the refrigeration thing, did we? Do you know what? Let's do that. For 3,000 monies, let's get ourselves a storage upgrade for our warehouse. Just, put some more shelves in or something. Yes, please. That'd be exciting. Oh, there we go. Got a little upgrade. Oh, that's quite fun. Does anything else upgrade? That doesn't. That's an API. I'm trying to click on the main building, but it's not letting me. There we go. Don't think that does. No, I think it's specific to the actual warehouses. Okay, but there we go. Little upgrade. That's quite fun. Yeah, over here, can we say not to store manure? Can we say, I don't want you to store this in here, please? Because, oh no, I don't know how you do it. I'm not quite sure how they do it. Oh, hang on. Are they moving it? Are they moving the manure? I think they might be. You've got a little basket of something. And, yeah, look. You had a delightful tray of manure that you've bought over here. I mean, that's lovely, isn't it? How very, very nice. Okay, right, good. Another thing I was thinking of doing was, can we... I don't think we can pick up and move buildings, but possibly is it worth putting another worker house down here and having all of our beekeepers living over here? Because the minute the beekeepers, when they finish their shift, when they clock off, they have to go, and I say all the way, it's probably like a 1 minute walk, but they go from here all the way to there. Whereas if they went from here to there, that would be brilliant, because then they're going to spend less time sort of, faffing about walking between where they work and their home, and they can just, spend mere seconds walking between where they work and their home. So I think possibly that is what we're going to do. So let's build, no, that's another beekeeper building. We do need one of those. We are going to get one of those in. Yeah, house for permanent employees. So okay, this is this is unfortunate because that's going to go next to the manure storage. What we'll do is actually we'll put it just there to fill that gap. We'll fill that gap up, and then we will get a road going in like that. That's all very good. Oh, I've not connected that, but there we go. Splendid. So there we can have that there, so they can walk around if they need to, and then we will get some more beekeeper things. Do we need... Hang on. In the previous games, I don't think they did anything, but they had scarecrows. Are there no scarecrows? Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, a golden statue. Cost 1 farm manager money. Oh, well, we've got to make a place for the golden statue. Where can the golden statue... Okay, it can go at the front of our house. I kind of feel like it should go somewhere else. It looks like you can put it anywhere. Again, the jankiness of this game is part of its charm, I think. It looks like you could just put it in the middle of the road. Things are just going to drive through it. You could put it in the middle of a field. Okay, that's all a bit silly, isn't it? Maybe. Do you know what we'll do? We're going to put it on that corner. We're going to put it on that corner just there. It's going to clip through a bar or whatever that thing is, a little wooden thing, but we're going to put that just there. That's a steal. That's a bargain. For $1, FMW Hero. Farm Manager World Hero. We've not even grown anything yet. I feel like we've slightly sort of oversold ourselves there. We've sold a couple of jars of honey, and we're about to sell quite a lot of carrots. I don't know if we can quite call ourselves a hero just yet, but okay, right, there we go. Yeah, I was looking for scarecrows, but we didn't find any of those, but we found something possibly even better. And there's a well. So the golden statue costs 1, whereas the well costs 500 monies. I do quite like the well. Can we put... Oh, hang on, yeah, we need a bit of decor out of here, don't we? I'm going to put a well just here. There we go, just there on that corner. Boop. Like that. Oh, they actually have to build the well. Does the well do something? The well might actually have a function. I don't know. I suppose maybe they're watering a field. They could use that. And then I'd like, if we could, to get a little flower pot thing. Yeah, put that there. Actually, no. Is there a better one? That's quite nice. Oh, yeah, the colours of the flowers match with the ones in the window. So we'll put that in like that. There we go. Lovely. Oh, right, yeah, power and all that kind of important stuff. Hang on a minute. So we will get some more beekeeper cottages in. So I'll have one like that, one like that, one like that. Oh, I couldn't put that one there because the truck, the tractor was there. So we'll have 3. So that's 5. 6. Well, we can have 7. We can't. Well, we can have 8. But we can't fit all of their apiaries around it because we're at the edge of the build area, which is a bit of a bother, but never mind. And then, can we transfer the beekeeper people? Summer is here, and for many people, it is time for vacation. Unfortunately, it is also a stormy season. Look after plants and prepare for harvest. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We shall do that. We shall look after our plants. Can't be that long now. 4 days. 4 days until we can have a lovely carrot party, and it shall be amazing. Right, let's move these people about. So Lily Jackson, lives in relocate. Okay, so we want to. We can rename this. So can we call this? Rather than House of Permanent Employees 3, can we call it Beekeeper House? Beekeeper House. Joe, we might have a few of these. So Beekeeper House 1. There we go. Right, and this needs power and all that kind of stuff. Hang on a moment. Electrical transformer. Again, I should probably factor in the electricity requirements before I build all the stuff. We're going to put that just there and hope that's okay. In fact, no, we're going to build one. Can we have it come all the way down here? How far over can this go? Can we put it on this corner? What I don't want to happen is, hang on, what we'll do is, come out of that, forget that, bail on that. Right, hives. So let's get the beehives in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't put any here because it's too far away from the main building, but 8 is fine. I'm quite happy with that. That's all good. Okay, so now go to here, grab as an electrical thing. Okay, it can go just there. It can go quite near to the bees. It can't go exactly on there, though, but it can go just at the edge. Although, we probably are going to want to build a road, I would have thought. Sort of like that. So just factor that into our calculations. Right, now that can't go there either. Botherations. Okay, where can we fit this? It's got to go somewhere around here. There's got to be a gap. It's just a pole. Just stick it on the edge of the thing. On the edge of the territory. It's going to be fine. Right on the edge somewhere. Okay. We might need to possibly sacrifice, say... Yeah, this is a bit more fiddly than I remember it being. This has become a bit more sort of precise, I think. We might need to sacrifice a hive. So say we don't put a hive in that space there and have it as an electrical thingamajigger. So if we put that in like that, that's just snapped to the edge. Okay, and then do that. Okay, I think we might be alright. We might be okay for hives. We will see. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's just sort of snapped to the roadside. Oh, okay, well that's quite good then. Yay for that. That's all good news. Okay, do all this. There we go, and get that in. This is, again, more money going out. But yeah, you've got to sort of, what do they say? You've got to invest to accumulate or something like that. Is that the phrase? That's not the phrase. You've got to spend a bit of money to make a bit more money. That, as the phrase goes, the phrase that I just said just then. Okay, so relocate you to Beekeeper House 1. And then we shall relocate you to Beekeeper House 1. And I think that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. So they're all the people that are currently working on the bees. So we need another 5 beekeeping people. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Here we go. Let's go get those people, shall we? Where did we go for that kind of a thing? Staff list, right, hire. Okay, right, bees, perfect. Beekeeping, yes, we shall take you. And I think you should have better skills. Didn't we unlock a thing that means you've got better skills? You can go to Beekeeper House 1. So in you go. That is good. And... oh. Okay, that's kind of it. That is kind of it. That's all we have. Nobody else is very good at doing bee work. That is a bit of a shame, isn't it? But okay, never mind. And we will have... you, Roman Burn, assign you to there. That's all good. Okay, so we need to keep checking that. We need to get some more people on board. But yeah, okay, for now, that's all fine. Right, how are we looking over here? We've got 83, 77, lots of 81 multiflower honey, must have had 63. I said 83, we're now up to 87. But more excitingly, the carrots are nearly done. This is brilliant news, and we've just completed our training. Okay, so we've finished off the training, which means we can now get irrigation systems. Not so bothered about bigger fields right now. Refrigeration systems, unlocks cold storage upgrades in the warehouses, got all of that stuff. Increases the employee number limit. Oh yes, I remember this. It's limited. Yeah, they're going to get, it goes bonkers. The third sort of upgrade is just huge. So it goes from, you can start with having 25 people. That allows you to have 45. That upgrade there gives you 65. And that upgrade there gives you 800. So yeah, the logical sequence of numbers there. 25, 45, 60, 800. It's like tennis scoring. And we might want to buy some new land, possibly. That's only 5,000. Do you know what? We'll get that done. Because that's nice and easy. That's nice and simple. Not too complicated. It's only 3 days or so. It's all good. We need a seed drill. Okay. Right. Sort of forgot about that. Yeah, these fields, they're root vegetables. And we've got the things we need for that. We've got weirdly enough, it's a potato combine harvester that we need for the carrots, which is a bit obscure, but yeah, I get that. It's like a root vegetable. It's in the floor. We need to get it out of the ground. And yeah, the onions are more or less the same kind of a thing. They're very similar. But yes, of course, this over here, it's like it's not in the ground, is it? We need to sort of chop it and do clever stuff with it, which requires some different machinery. We need to buy a seed drill. Okay, I suspect they're going to be expensive, are they? So it's not that. It's a regular seed drill. What's a point seed drill? Fields already been ploughed and tilled. It places the seeds in the ground with precision, ensuring best possible yields. Okay. Oh, sorghum. Does that do what we want, though? Cassava seeds, aloe seeds. Maybe that doesn't do what we want. Tobacco. Parsley, cucumbers, carrots. We must have one of those then. But I don't think we've got a seed drill. Okay, right, we're going to need one of these then. They're 7,000 monies. We're not having it in green, of course, because that way madness lies. We'll have it in, hot pink, thank you. That looks brilliant. That looks really good. Okay, and that can fit into there. Okay, so now they should be able to come out and do that. The only thing is, we need a combine harvester and all of the associated bits and bobs to go with that. Oh, this is going to be expensive. The bees, we're not going to get it this year, I don't think. It's already the middle of the year, so the bees aren't going to have that long to make honey from which one's here? The buckwheat. They're not going to have that long at all. That training's finished. That's quite good. We'll get the other training. What was it? The general training bank offer? I'm not even bothered about that, but it's 500 monies. Let's just... Although, what was the other thing that we saw? Refrigeration systems. I think, we'll do that. We'll get... That's 10,000. No, not that one. Where's the fridge thing? That's 15,000. Okay, maybe for now, just get that done because we can. Because it's there. What do we need to do all the sort of... the production stuff? Like advanced production. Have 3 buildings from the category production. Have a logistics building. Okay. So we haven't got any of those things. Yes, we have. We've got manure storage. We've got a logistics building. Thank you very much. I mean, it's got... it does have a telegraph, a power pole in front of it, which is possibly a bit of an issue. And also we've got barns. Oh, hang on. I was so distracted by things that I missed this. Carrots. Hang on a minute. Hang on. This is exciting. Carrots. Right. Boop. Put the carrots there. We are going to see very soon how many carrots we've got. And by the look of that, yeah, look, we can make carrot juice or frozen carrots. Right. Okay. Carrot juice. So that's going to be a production thing, isn't it? That's going to be one of these many buildings. There's going to be a juice factory somewhere. Fruit processing plant. It's not going to be that, although we might want one of those in for the apples. Vegetable processing plant. That is it, and that is way too expensive. And we haven't got the fruit and vegetables industry training. So possibly for now, we're just going to have to start off nice and small. Just yet, we've got some carrots. We are selling the carrots. That's what we're doing. Nothing fancy. We're just selling carrots. And look, the people are on the back of our very exciting... I mean, I won't lie. I see that and sort of think of Wario, but our very exciting kind of combine harvester thing. They're on the back there. And now, I assume that goes into the warehouse? Yeah, I think they're loading it into there. How many? We've got 29,405 carrots. This is brilliant. And a golden statue. Oh, it's all come together. And that field is looking good. Okay. Right. I think then we're going to need even more vehicles. So possibly, got a little bit of vehicles over here. Do we put the next ones here so it's a bit quicker for our workers to get to them? I think that's what we should do. So I think we get another one of those. So hang on a minute. Garage. We have another one of those things. So rotate. So put that in like that. And then can we have another one of these? Oh, they're 20 grand. The expense. Oh, the costs are mounting up. And we'll put that facing that way. And then we'll get a little bit of road, and it's going to come out like that and go down like that. Okay, right, so get that in. And then we could buy the thing now, actually. We could buy the thing now. So we need a 5-meter grain header. And I like the fact you can click on that and it just does the stuff. That's quite good. They're only 2,000 monies, apparently, which is fine. That's all good. We can afford that. We'll have that in... Let's go for the blue. Let's go for the blue, shall we? There we go. We'll have that in a nice shade of Geek Cupboard Corporate Blue. That doesn't fit into anything that we've already got, which is a shame. So that can go at the back over there. And then, see this, it's this that worries me. The combine. Because that's going to be incredibly expensive. Like a trailer and a baler and like a wagon thing, they're going to be fine. So a box trailer, oh, that's 9,000. That's also quite expensive. We'll make that hot pink. Oh, that looks good. I like that. Right, we'll buy that. Okay. Right, our money is dwindling. Hopefully, people really want carrots. Hopefully people are thinking, do you know what I want? I really want carrots. Carrots are going to be amazing. Also, actually, honey. So put that on and put the other honey on as well. So the buckwheat and the colza honey are at the top now. So we can monitor those. Right. We've got those two things. We will get ourselves a round baler. That's only 1,400 farm manager money. So that's fine. That's a fun little thing. I feel like that should go round on its own and have a personality and be like beep boop 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 and sort of pootle about. It looks like a little sort of happy Pixar thing. Right, that can be Geek Cupboard Corporate Yellow. Thank you. Buy one of those. Oh, that's tiny. Oh no, it is 2. I thought it was 1. I thought it was one little spot in the garage. Botherations, okay. I mean, eventually it would be nice to replace all the outdoor things with proper covered things. I think there's a bit less room in those, but it would be nice just to keep them all covered up. Okay, so we've got that. And then we need the big bale trailer. 3,200. That can be blue. That'll do. Make it a bit bluer. There we go. Geek Cupboard Corporate Blue. Very nice. So we'll have that. They're quite long, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. So that can fit into there. And then we're going to need to wait for that to be finished. So finish this anytime you like. There we go. Leg day again at the top. And okay. Now there's no power. Ah, dear. Do you remember at the start of the game we had the choice to turn electricity off? Yeah, I possibly should have done that, really, because I keep forgetting about electricity. Okay, that's going to snap to there. That can go there. Connect up to that one just there. And that's all good. Okay, right, that's now got power. Right, here we go. We've now got 140,000 farm manager monies, and we need to buy a combine harvester. They're not cheap. Oh, we can't afford it. A new one of those is 165,000. We've got 140,000. Right, okay. We need to do some selling. We need to make some money. Okay, so we can sell the... Oh, look. We've got... Oh, no, it's multiflower honey. I got excited. I thought it was like different types of honey. But okay, we can sell. But the multiflower honey price is well down. So looking at that very exciting graph, and we all know that we love a graph in the Geek Cupboard, but I fully understand all the graphs and the numbers. I think at its highest point, the honey was selling for, what, about $18.50 a jar? And now it's at $17.72. So it's come down quite a bit there. The demand is down. So maybe we keep that. However, demand on carrots is up. Okay, it says I cannot sell resources straight from the warehouse. Wait until they're moved to the logistics building or the farm owner's house. I don't understand. What do you mean? Aren't they in here? They're in the warehouse. Why can't we sell carrots from the warehouse? I don't understand. Do we have to move them into there somehow? We don't need to move them into the farm owner's house, do we? That doesn't make any sense. Why would we need to do that? Warehouse, fit 50,000 things in. Right. Oh, can we assign another person? Oh, yeah, we can now. Yeah, you can go and work there. That's going to be handy. Yay, you can do something. You've been here for months. You've not done anything. Good. Okay, how do we sell a carrot? How do we sell the carrots that we've got? We appear to have a lot of carrots that we can't sell. Because, yes, can't sell straight from the warehouse. Wait until they're moved to the logistics building or farm owner's house. The logistics building. Is there like a special selling building now in the game? I don't know. Logistics. They're not going to go into a silo because that's for grain and such like. Although we will need one of those for these things. So yeah, probably want to get one of those in at some point soonish. A barn is for fodder, oil and plants. That's for vegetables, it says there. Or vegetable products, which I imagine does include, carrots. Carrots are vegetables. Right. I don't really understand how we sell the thing then. How do we sell the carrots? Because we sold the honey. I don't understand. Oh, we're going down here with the plough thing. Yay. Oh, yeah, you're going to do this further. You're getting this ready for peas. You're getting this ready for peas. Oh, this is very exciting. Also, do we want to think about water pump access? Do we want to think about that? No, okay, right. We've got no money. We need a combine harvester thing, so we can sort this out. Penge, priorities. Okay, right. We need to. Oh, we've got 5 lots of buckwheat honey. We've got 5 lots. This is exciting. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to run time on. Oh, we just had to pay wages and everything else, and now we've got even less money. Somebody buy a carrot off me, please. We're going to finish that training. Okay, that is done. So that's cleared out of the way. That's nice. Right. Go to market. Go to sell. Oh, there are now 600 carrots available to sell. This is very strange. So where are they? Are they over here? So we have to move stuff from our main warehouse to here. Right. That must be a new thing, because I'm fairly sure we didn't do that in the other games. I think people just drove to wherever it was. They drove to the warehouse and went, brilliant, thank you, we'll have that. I didn't think they had to move things over. Okay. Assign new staff. No staff available, new workers must be hired. Okay, well, hang on. We can assign some bee people, because that's good. So we'll have you going into the beekeeper house. Any other bee people? Botherations. No other bee people. More bee people, please. Yes. Okay, so now I want to get you guys. So I want people with shipping skills. So, yeah, go into house 1. So Frankie Richards. Oh, hang on, no, but Emma Hopkins is cheaper. So we'll get you. So you can go in. And Arlo Miles, you can also go in. Okay, so that's 2 more people. And they've immediately... Hang on. Maisie Barrett, Emma Hopkins has gone into there. Oh. Okay, we've assigned workers to there already, have we? Oh. So what's Arlo going to do? Hang on a minute. Hang on. No. Right. No. Emma Hopkins, your specialty, you are... Oh, you've got a 20% happiness bonus. That's quite fun. I can't work out... Oh, no, your specialty is shipping. Is that your specialty, or is that just the job you're doing now? Right. Hang on a minute. Where's our thing? People. Can we see where people are assigned? Production manager? No, that's not that, is it? I think it was this. Okay. So, we want to work out... oh, yeah, there's their skills, look. So, yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Hang on. So, Maisie Barrett is bees. Yeah. Hang on a minute, but we haven't assigned you to a bee thing, have we? We haven't assigned you. So you're... No. Assign staff. No, right. No. Right, I see what's happened here. You're good. No, you're good. Emma Hopkins is fine. Maisie Barrett's not going to work there. Assign staff, Arlo Miles. Right. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4 bee people. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, there we go. So, what do you mean there's no one there? There is. There's no staff available. They must be doing another job. They must have just gone to do something else immediately. Emma Hopkins, Arlo Miles. Right. Where are you? Where are you, bee person? Oh, no, they've moved down to here, haven't they? This is all confusing. Maisie Barrett, you are beekeeping. Oh, no, that's your skill. You live in Beekeeper House 1, but apparently we can't put you into I'm very confused. Assigns to... Now we can put Maisie in. Okay, right, put Maisie in. That was a bit weird, game, but I'll let you off because we come to expect the weirdness in this game. Okay, right, so can we now sell some stuff? So if we go to sell, we've now got 4 to 1,800 carrots. Okay, the honey's not selling very well, but this is. The carrots are looking pretty good. So how about, for now... Oh, look at that. We can actually make some money again. We need to move it all over, though. They have got quite a lot to do. It's going to take forever for them to move all that. Can we not just have people... I wonder if that's an upgrade. I wonder if that's an upgrade thing. Logistics. Warehouse transportation techniques increases the carrying capacity of owner's house workers to 400 kilograms. And then large-scale logistics unlocks a logistics building. Okay, right. We're definitely getting that, thank you. Because that means that they can move more stuff quicker. Okay, right. That's very handy. Anything else that we should be thinking about? No. Not right now. I think, yeah, fields... We need to do this, really. We need... Oh, if we get 3 greenhouses, we could start assessing the soil. That might be quite good. And I would like some greenhouses because, again, they're a nice, safe thing to sort of get in. They're a nice, easy thing. Oh, we've got 3 tractors on the go. Look at it. It's brilliant. I love seeing all this. Just them pootling about. They're watering the field. They're whatever they were doing, spraying it or whatever. I just love how it all just sort of ticks over and we just get to sit and watch it all from up on high. Okay. Right, yes. We do need to sell some stuff, though. So, yes, if we go to here, go to sell, maybe then, let's just sell this many carrots for now, 21 grand. Yes. Okay, right. We'll sell that for now, thank you, because we really do need the money. We need to get some sort of income on the go, because in 47 days' time, we're going to need to sort that buckwheat out, and that's going to be a problem, isn't it? That's going to be an issue if we haven't got a combine harvester to, combine harvest that's going to be a bit of a problem. So yeah, we need to get that sorted. Also, can we have a look at people? Can we hire any new people yet? Yes. Okay, pause. Oh, 2 bee people. Right, you, beekeeper house. You're hired. Tommy Lawrence, in you come. And you, Jackson Patel, into the beekeeper house. And I think, hang on. There's one final bee person. Florence Bennett. Hello there, Florence. How are you? Right, so I think we should be able to get the final bee people in. So Jackson Patel, you can work next door to Florence Bennett, and you can then work next to Tommy Lawrence. Oh, Tommy Lawrence, and then you've got Florence. Lovely. Right, that's really good. So that should now be making quite a lot of honey. And over here, we are growing colza, and we've got 1 lot of colza honey. Right, this is magnificent. It's also raining, which is good. It's good. Machine is busy. And now also that training's done, so our people can carry more stuff around. They've got bigger boxes. They can move more carrots, which is very handy. Okay, so they're busy doing that. Yeah, I think that's a new thing. It didn't used to do that, I'm fairly sure. Right, at the minute, honey not selling so well. I guess because lots of people are making it. So I think we will keep the honey. I think we just keep it. Right, carrot prices are coming down. So sell those whilst we can, while it's making some decent money. So yeah, sell that for another 24 grand. 166. Okay, we need some more money, please. Can you make some more money? Can the honey just make loads of money? Loads of cash? That'd be brilliant. Thank you. Go back to the market. We've got another 4,000 here, but now carrots have come down, look. They've come down. They're on -4%. Because I assume it's harvest time and everybody is harvesting carrots. Because, you know, we love carrots here in Europe, in our European farm. So, yeah, okay. We can't sell... Hang on a minute. Go back to there. Well, there you go, 8,800. I mean, yeah, is it worth... That's gone back. It's -3 again. Is that picking up? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I think we're going to move them all over. We're going to move every single carrot. That's going to be fine. Shove them all over. I mean, they are doing that pretty quickly. Are we going to have to move every single product we make from some sort of warehouse into here? That's going to be very fiddly, isn't it? We need that logistics building in, because that's just a bit of a weird way of doing things, I think. But whatever the case, there we go. So yeah, if we get logistics building in, I think that, you know, you can drive to a logistics building and pick up the stuff. I think that should be fine. Have we planted the peas? Yes, the peas are in. They're being sprayed for various thingamabobs. Okie dokie. Right, that's good news. That is very good news. They've gone in nice and smooth, haven't they? Onion 17 days until they're done. Can we see how many carrots we've got left to move over? None. They're all there, ready to go. Okay, do you know what? We're going to sell them for nearly 50 grand, thank you. And we will sell the honey, actually. Let's sell all of it right now. I know it's not going at tip-top price, but it means we can actually get some cash from it. That's 2,200 from the buckwheat, and that is 284 from the colza, but we have only got 13 jars of it. So it's quite minimal right now. And yeah, another 7 jars of the buckwheat. Also get rid of that. Okay, we're on 224,000 monies. So that does mean, hang on, 34 days until the buckwheat, 16 days until the carrots. So we have got a little while to wait until that's going to be harvested. So we might be okay to just sort of, you know, kick back and relax a bit there. We might be okay. Although, do we need one of these? Grain storage. So when they finish this, do they put it into... No, they don't. No, it goes into these, doesn't it? We get the stuff. The buckwheat comes out. But yeah, where does it go? Is it a grain? I don't know if it counts as a grain. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Okay, we'll deal with that when we have to deal with it. But right now, what we could think about... Oh, no, we haven't got any money. We haven't got any money. I was thinking about doing the sort of water thing, the sort of irrigation thing for the fields. But I don't think that's going to work. That's not going to fly, because we're not going to have enough money to do that and also get ourselves a combine harvester. Yeah, ideally, what I think we need to do is, can we get, over here, look, some greenhouses? Because greenhouses are good. They just grow stuff all the time, and that's a very handy thing. So where would that be? Is it under other? Yeah, there we go. A greenhouse. So lets you cultivate certain plants in less favourable seasons of the year. Greenhouse soil is always top class. Now the cost is quite okay. $5,000 for a greenhouse is fine. The maintenance is quite expensive. It costs a lot to, polish the glass and make sure it's lovely and, make sure it's nice and see-through. $250 a month. So if we built 4 of those, that's going to cost us $20,000 outlay, which is expensive, but that's fine. But that's going to cost us 1,000 monies every month. So we're going to have to make sure that we plant some good stuff in these to actually get anything out of it. Okay, I think it's worth doing. And there's a pump. There's a pump. So they're 5,000. There's a gas station. Lets you refuel your machines. Oh, now that's interesting. I did see at some point in the previous video, I think one of our tractors sort of drove off. He just sort of pootled off in that direction. And I assumed it was going to get fixed or something, but no, maybe it was refueling. Possibly that's what it was doing. So if we could... Can we slot that in over there, look? I think that's probably quite an important thing to have. Although, is it more important than the actual thing that we need to get this stuff out of the ground? I keep thinking we've got infinite money. I keep forgetting that our money is running out. Okay, we're stocking up on honey again. This is good news. Oh yeah, we also need to put onions at the top. Yay for onions. There we go. Right. So, greenhouses. I think what we'll do is we need to wait until the onions are out the ground and sold. And once that's done, we can then go, right, okay, what money do we have to play with? Because I think after that, we're not going to get anything else. So we're going to have to then spend the money on the combine for the buckwheat and then also the colza, because that's the only thing that we need to do. They will make money as well, of course. We'll sell that on. I don't know what you do with colza. I've got no idea. Or buckwheat. You make bread with buckwheat, do you know? I think you make bread with that. But I don't know what you do with colza. I don't really know what the purpose of it is, apart from to make nice honey in this game. But so yeah, that's what we'll do. So I think I've got 9 days. 9 days remaining. I don't even think we're going to do any training. I think we're just going to sit very patiently, which pains me because I like doing stuff and building new things and getting exciting new things. But we're not going to do that. For now, we're going to wait until the onions are done, harvest the onions, sell the onions, and then just have a little bit of a check as to where we stand in terms of cash. Although, very soon, we're going to have to pay. Although, hang on a minute. As I record this, that's the actual date. It is that date right now. And yes, it's because we're in a European farm. We're in Europe right now. I'm in Europe. It is the 31st of July, 2025. I mean, this bit down here is confusing Americans. We're working in Celsius and we've got day, month, year. Sorry, America. I do apologise. But this date thing makes more sense. The temperature thing, yeah, I can give you that. It's fine. The temperature is it's a scale, isn't it? You've got to know the scale. But the day, month, year, just that makes more sense. Sorry. But anyway, there you go. That's actually today's date. Right. We're about to travel into the future, everybody. Here we go. It's going to be fun going to the future, and it's going to be sad seeing what our money is going to go down. 218 to 194. Ouch. Okay. So we spend about 24,000 on maintenance. And if we had greenhouses, that would go up to 25,000. Okay, that's quite expensive. That's quite a lot. But, okay, there you go. It's expensive running a farm. Let's wait for 3 days for our onions to get sorted out. Then we can harvest them, and then we can have a bit of a money check. Okay, right, the onions are ready for harvest, which is good news, but floating above the onion field is a little sort of person icon thing. What is the issue? What's the problem with that? Not enough staff. Oh, right. We need some people to... Oh, no, we've now got enough staff. Some people have appeared. Maybe it's because they were taking the tractor back or something. I don't know. We might want to possibly hire somebody who is actually quite good at working with plants and things. We should do that. We should. Are we able to sort of filter out what people can do? So, and these people are sort of okay, I guess. But yeah, if there was a person who was good at, say, driving machines, we should possibly have them as our designated driver. So have them doing nothing else. Don't have them sort of harvesting or tending to orchards. We should have them driving the machines around. It might be worth looking at that, actually. Yeah, they work with animals. And we've already got bees sorted, haven't we? Is there a sort of a car person? No, but we have got some plant people. We have got some planty people. Daisy Wells. Daisy Wells, you can go into House for Permanent Employees too. We'll get you in. So, Boop, you can come in. And who else should we get? You're good at working with orchards. That's fine. Oh, there you go, yeah. Allowed to use machines. It's these very settings here, Penge, that are in front of your eyes. Perhaps use them. And we'll get you as well, actually. We'll get Austin Stevenson. You can come in because you're also good at working with plants. So you can come in and help out, hopefully. And yes, okay, so we want some people to... Hang on a minute, where are we? How do we tell you to do certain things? Here we go. Right, so Daisy Wells is good at plant stuff. So hang on, that is manual work, yes. Allowing you to use machines, yes. Allowing you to drive machines is different to using machines? If you say so. That's a bit weird, but okie dokie. I think at the minute everything's fine. We haven't got a machine specialist. So if we had a proper person that is good at driving machines, I just set them to go and drive around in them. But I don't think we've got anybody. So yeah, if we do get somebody, then that's fine. We'll set that thing. But at the minute we're okay. So I think, yeah, we've got Jaden, and then Ethan and Eliza are going to be in the back. Yeah, there we go, look. There we go. You're gathering many lovely onions. This is brilliant. And they look like, yeah, they're brown onions. They're not red onions. I do like a red onion. But, okay. So we're gathering... this is going to be good. This is going to be a lot of stuff. Okay, so they've got that. That's finished. We put that in. That's 38,300... 37,000. Okay. They're still stocking up on onions. Right, can we sell them, please? All of them, right now, because that would be brilliant. You've got to move them all around, which is a bit of a faff, I'll be honest. Right, okay. Here we go. That honey... Oh, hang on, that honey's selling quite well. Sell that for $5,000 immediately. That one can go... See, look, there was a lot more of this, but it's still only selling for the $5,000 that the... sort of, yeah, the lesser amount of the buckwheat stuff went for. That's on -3%. But together, that's another $6,000. We'll take that, actually. We'll do that. And then, yeah, they are moving the, they're moving the onions over. The onion price is coming down, sadly. So it went up a bit, then it came down. Now it's going back up again. Botherations. Okay. 17,000 we can get for that. But if we leave it, that's just going to keep ticking up, isn't it? That's just going to keep ticking up. Okay, we'll leave that. How long have we got? 8 days. We've got 8 days until we need a combine harvester to go and sort this field out. That is what we need. Okay, right. No pressure then, everybody. But it's up to you to move all the onions over so we can sell them and make some cash to buy a shiny new combine harvester. And we could buy a used one, but I don't want to. I want shiny new things. I want them to be in good order. I don't want to buy farm equipment with, bits hanging off and that are, a little bit dodgy and are possibly a danger. So I think, yeah, if we could buy new stuff, that would be ideal. Let's keep checking. Do you know what? Pressing the right button would help with that as well. They're about halfway. They've moved about half of it. Okay, keep going, folks. I mean, they are trying. They're trying their best. That's another $1,500. You know what? That's selling okay still. We'll get rid of that. We'll do that. Making money is good. We have got enough money to buy the thing in, but I just think it's going to be a bit touch and go. At the end of the month, we are going to be pretty much bankrupt. Unless we sell the onions, of course, in which case that's going to be fine. Okay. I think we buy the combine harvester, the biggest expense on the farm so far, like the biggest single thing. The big question, I suppose, is what colour do we make it? Because, you know, that's a key thing. It's got to be a Geek Cupboard corporate colour. I'm thinking, let's go for yellow. Let's go for a lovely, big Geek Cupboard corporate yellow Xena combine. We could lease it for $7,500 a month for 24 months. But surely by that point, I can't do the numbers in my head. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let's try and work this out, shall we? I'm just going to sort of... If it was 7,000 across 10 months would be 70 grand. So 7,000 across 20 months would be 140 grand. Plus another 4 sevens are 28. So 148. No, 140 plus 28 would be 168. So it's actually more expensive, as you might imagine. But yeah, we don't want to do that, so we'll just buy it. So let's buy our shiny combine. Okay, we've bought it. It's incredibly expensive. It's got to go in a building, all of its very own. But it's in, and now we're down to 40 grand. But they can sort this out. And, you know, just about in the nick of time as well. Okay, right, good. Just a quick check on the apples. They looking good. 207 days. That's fine. That's all good. Yep, apples then growing. Apples, surprisingly. This is good. Right, they're all sorted. You could leave them for ages. So this is going to be, yeah, done in one day. And then they're going to swap it over to the next crop. Are we going to get much buckwheat out of this? Okay, right, hang on a minute. Hang on. We need a silo. Right, we do need a silo. We sort of suspected as much, but this is okay. So we'll put a silo, maybe just put some down here. Maybe that's what we'll do. Just have water pumps as well on this bit. Can we do that? Do we need the road down the middle? There's a good question. Okay, hang on. Right. How do the water pumps work? Because I can't recall how this functions. Okay, so I think one little water pump there does seem to cover quite a big radius. So if we took the road out of the middle, we could have a hang on, the water pump can go just there, look, and be fine. And then, yeah, we could put a silo at this end. That'll be okay, won't it? Or even the water pump could go down here, look. Why don't we do that? Although, hang on. Oh, no, that's out of our borders, of course it is. I was thinking, why can't we build there? But no. Okay, we'll put a water pump just here. Okay, that's fine. Needs power. Of course it does. Forgot about that bit. We'll put that there and then bring that up. I'm not having it like that because that just looks untidy. It's got to go in lines. There we go. Right, so pump is powered. And then we want to get a small silo. Although possibly we might want to get a few of these. So we'll put one there. Oh, they're expensive. And one there. So now we're down to not enough money to pay all of the bills at the end of the month, which is a bit worrying. But that should, hang on a minute. Need 9,173 kilograms more space in the warehouse. Small silo. Oh. Okay. We need quite a lot of these. Right. They can hold 5,000. How much do we need? We need another 2. We need another 2 of those. Bother. We can't afford 2 of those. Right. Would anyone like any onions? Lovely people, do you want some onions? Please buy my onions. They're still not all quite ready to go. Right, the honey. Sell all of the honey. That's going to be 5 grand. So that's going a little way toward buying a silo. Okay, thank you. And 62 grand. Do you know what? We're going to do it now. Boom. 62 grand. Right, that means we can buy the 2 silos. We should possibly invest in researching the bigger silos, I think, maybe. Because that's a bit daft, isn't it? Okay, right, they're in. And we've got 87 grand. Can we look at the silo? Because that was a bit silly. Medium silo. Yeah, we'll have that, please. We have 3 small ones. Unlocks the medium one. Oh, yeah, okay, right, we'll do that. That's fine. Also, we can get the logistics building if we want to. I want to get some of these things in. have 3 buildings from the category production. But hang on. What are the production buildings? Production. So a silage pile. That's all we can have. That's all we can... Oh, and the seedlings thing. But I don't really need that. Unless we can sell them on afterwards, maybe that's what we should do. Okay, right. Run time on. Let's get this done. We can sell this as well, of course. This is a sellable commodity. So that'll make us a bit of money. We have got enough cash to sort of see us through a bit. And then, yeah, we're going to get greenhouses. That is going to be the plan, I think. I quite like that. Have we got a vehicle specialist? Is that even a thing anymore? I don't know. Maybe it's not a thing. I think it was. Oh, yeah, it is. Look, yeah, there you go. Machine skill. But, yeah, nobody available right now who's good at working with machines. Okay, never mind. That's all fine. Right. Oh, look. Here we go. Combine harvesting is happening. Oh, I like this. Although, really, because, yeah, again, I've watched Clarkson's farm, and I used to actually watch this happening out of my window. Really, what happens is, I think the tractor tends to go along with this. It tends to kind of come with it. When this is full, it'll then start, that arm should come out, and it should sort of spray the crop into the trailer. And normally, you wouldn't see it go through an entire field like this. It would sort of get a certain amount, like a third of the way around, and it would have to sort of empty out the combine harvester, and the tractor would drive alongside the combine harvester, because, yeah, you don't want to waste time, and, yeah, they do it while they're in motion, which is all very flash, but, yeah, they're not doing that here. They're just sort of waiting at the side, which is fine, so they should drive next to that, or that should come this way, or just this could happen. Just farm manager jankiness could happen. Yeah, threw it into that builder. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. Oh, farm manager, don't change. There we go, look. It pours out into there. They're in a beekeeping building, which doesn't make any sense, but okay, brilliant. And then we've got all this stuff as well. So that's going to go into these silos. So boop, 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 boop. Right, they're mostly full. And what we could do is, we could now build a medium silo, 2.5 grand. There we go. This looks a bit better, doesn't it? So put one of those in. So now we can store even more stuff, which is very handy because that's going to be done in 35 days. So we need to sell some more stuff. Right, to the market we go. We still haven't got all the onions, and the onion price has crashed. Down 11%. We were too late with the onions. No. Okay, never mind. 10,000. Sell that for 20 grand. That'll have to do. Sell all of that. And yeah, we can sell some of the buckwheat because they're starting working on that. Right, sell that for 3 grand. We've just paid out all of our wages and such. So down to 76 grand. However, we have got all these bales. So what can we do with those? I think, where's the silage thing? We can put straw, crops and hay into silage. And silage, I mean, it's used for animals. We haven't got any animals, but we could potentially sell it on. So if we get ourselves a silage pile, we could put that, say, over here. How's that going to work? Oh, that was more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but okay. That's fine. Oh, who'd like to work here? Who is a production person? Nobody. Right, we're going to hire somebody. Let's hire a production person. Okay, we'll hire you as... Now we've got multiple machine people, and I imagine no production people. No botherations. Yeah, I want somebody who can do this. We want a manufacturing person. I'm fairly sure we don't have one of those. No, we do. Ethan. Ethan Cole is a manufacturing person. Ethan, you're... I don't know what you're doing right now, but can we tell you to work somewhere? You're working on the buckwheat field. What are you doing, though? How can we tell you to not... I don't want to lay you off. Where are you? You are... Oh, you're over at the parking lot. You're going down... No, it's the colza. Are you in the tractor? Oh, he is. He's in the tractor. Okay, right, Ethan. Ethan, as soon as you're done, we are going to reassign you. There you go. Right, so you're walking home. This is fine. Right, Ethan, we got a job for you. And it's all those people. Ethan, we've still got a job for you, Ethan. And there you go, Ethan. Right, Ethan, you can work with silage. Isn't that delightful? Okay, so yes, we can take straw, which is over here, and turn it into silage. So yes, we will do that, please. I think that counts as straw. We can put grass in, and we can put chaff in. But yeah, we'll have straw, because that's the one that we've got. So I think that's all straw, isn't it, over there? Okay, right. So that needs to go into there. And what are they going to do with it? This is intriguing, isn't it? So they're going to drive along, magically pick up all the bales. I imagine they can't... Okay, they're fitting all the bales into our TARDIS thing at the back there. That didn't make any sense, okay? That was a bit strange. Okay, and they've all gone into the warehouse. Right. And then they're going to do that, load that up again. Are we nearly ready for this? Oh, hang on. The peas. They're ready already? Good grief. Oh, okay. That's good. I wasn't expecting the peas to be ready. Oh, we're going to have peas. Oh, we're going to have so many things to sell. Okay, that should see us through winter, I think. Because, we're coming up to harvest season. So, winter's where we're going to get greenhouses. Because that's quite a good idea. But okay, so for now, yes, onions down 13%. But let's just sell them for the sake of it. Right, we'll get those two things. So we'll sell those. Sell the honey, thank you. And then the price of buckwheat is soaring. Do we leave it and hope the demand goes up, which means we can charge more? Or do we get 45,600 farm manager monies for it right now? I think we're going to do that. We shall have that, thank you. That was pretty good. Okay, we're looking okay. 120 grand. That's magnificent. Okay, I'm very happy with that. And here we go. We're going to have a load of peas. They're going to do the peas. Yeah, I didn't know we used a combine harvester for peas. So it's quite handy that we've got one of those. Are you going to drive into a building? Yes, you are. That's full of peas. Delightful. There we go. We can make mushy peas. Lovely. That is... Oh, it's just the machine is busy. Okay, that's all good. That's fine. Right, I think then we are going to wrap things up. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, are these okay now? Are they empty? They've got some stuff in. Okay, fine. Can we sell what we've got just before we finish things up? Can we sell 3,200 of that for another 14.5 grand? That's very encouraging. And oh yeah, over here, look, we are making silage. Lovely. Okay, lovely silage. So I never, when I played this game before, I didn't really know what silage was, and then I saw it on Clarkson's farm, which is very interesting and very funny and very educational. Yeah, it's sort of, well, like grass or straw or whatever, and then they wrap it up in plastic. They just sort of wrap it up. I mean, sometimes in bales, sometimes I imagine you have to do it in a bale, but I guess it's easier to do in a bale. They wrap it up and then just leave it there. They just leave it, and the moisture of whatever it is, whether it's grass or straw or whatever, sort of goes, sort of starts coming out, because that's what it does, because it's getting hot inside this sort of plastic wrapping, and then it sort of ferments with the sugars and things that are inside whatever is being wrapped up. And then it kind of creates like a sort of a food type thing from sort of the fermented remains of grass and straw and stuff. I never knew that, really. I never knew what it was, but yes, I've been educated since, which is lovely. But yeah, so they're going to work on the colza soon-ish. We do need... What are they complaining about? Are all the tractors busy? They can't all be busy. Hang on, what's happening to our tractors? That tractor is doing something. Okay, oh, they're back to ploughing for carrots already. Oh, crikeys, okay, they are efficient at this. Wow, okay, right, okay, pause time, because otherwise I'm going to be here forever just going, oh, look, they're doing exciting things. So we'll pause things for now, because I think we're at a pretty good point. We've come to the end of our first sort of proper harvest. We've got the carrots out. We've got peas out, surprisingly. They grew very quickly. The carrots going back in. We've got the first lot of onions out, and they've been sold. Lupine is now growing, which is good because that can replenish the nitrogen in the soil. And then over here, we've got our first lot of buckwheat out, and now colza is going back in, which means, of course, we can carry on making lovely honey, although at some point that is going to stop. The bees are going to clock off for the winter. They're not going to do any more work. So yes, that's going to stop doing stuff soonish. But yeah, that's okay. That's still fine. So I think, yes, because it is coming up to the sort of the down season, I guess, for fields and such, we're going to build greenhouses next time. That's what we're going to go for. Over here, I think, we're going to have an array of greenhouses with a variety of people to go and work in them. And I think as well, we can unlock... It was in here, wasn't it? We can unlock bigger greenhouses, but I imagine we have to have smaller ones. Yeah, so we have to have 2 greenhouses with planting completed to unlock the large ones. So I think, yes, that is what we'll try and get next time, and just have a great big kind of greenhouse operation going on here that can grow all sorts of things, different kind of fruits and stuff that we can't grow normally because of the climate and what have you. So that is what we're going to do. But yes, we'll wrap things up for now whilst we're on a little bit of a high, because it's all looking pretty good. We've got all sorts of exciting new farm machinery, and despite all of the expense, we're on 133,390 farm manager monies, which is pretty good. And let's not forget, we've got the golden statue that we've got inexplicably for just 1 farm manager money, which is a bit weird. But yes, there we go. I think right now, whilst we're on a high, let's wrap things up. And yeah, we'll come back next time and see how we get on here at the lovely People's Farm. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Farm Manager World. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Now Bernard's always got the plague. Our home is called Home Stinky Home. Yeah, I think Bernard is done for. Now Bernard, you still smell nice. A flute trumpet or something. It's a flumpet. So is this going to work? Oh, some saucy whisperings going on. Here's the happy couple, everybody.